Hello everyone, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing great. I'm here to do yet another collective reading for you guys. Now guys, before I get started, as I always say, and it's getting worse, if you would like to watch this reading in full and uninterrupted, head over to my YouTube channel. You can watch the reading in full. All you have to do is head over to my TikTok page. Under my profile picture is a YouTube tab. Click that, it will take you directly to my YouTube channel. Okay, now if you're feeling the extra love today, please consider subscribing to my channel. It is completely free to do so, but it would really help in my channel's growth. Okay, now yesterday TikTok kept deleting the reading that I uploaded. It said I violated community guidelines. I don't know how. And then when I eventually did upload the video, the reach was really poor. So I think they're onto me. So yeah, please go watch us over on my YouTube channel. Right, what do we have today? We have a Chariot, we have a Three of Wands, and we have the Justice card. Okay, we have Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Right. So there's some kind of fast forward movement taking place here. We have a Three of Wands, so somebody about to make a decision here, somebody who has begun some kind of new journey or perhaps even a new cycle, but is taking a moment to pause, taking a moment to think. Okay, now we have the Justice card here. Justice came out in yesterday's reading, so there's something that has taken place here which perhaps wasn't unfair, it was very unjust, but the Justice is here to represent the fact that these scales are about to be rebalanced here. Okay, now we do have a Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So when we see the Four of Cups, we see somebody who's looking a little bit dissatisfied with perhaps the offers that have been coming their way. Okay, let's see what else comes out here. Tell me more please about this situation. Right, we have a Nine of Wands. Give me two more please. A Nine of Pentacles. Okay, we also have the Strength card. Now we have a King of Pentacles now at the bottom of the deck, right? So what I'm seeing here really is somebody is scared to come forward and communicate, or somebody's feeling a little bit anxious about communicating here. Now we do have a Nine of Pentacles, which is that single, independent, feminine energy. We also have a Strength card here. Okay, so remember we saw that Four of Cups. So there's somebody feeling a little bit discontent with perhaps offers that have been coming their way. Perhaps this is a Nine of Pentacles who is feeling a little bit disgruntled by these offers, right? But there's definitely fast forward movement here. Somebody is about to make a decision, which is, I think, a pivotal moment in their life or in this particular cycle. Okay, and it's all about bringing justice to a situation. There is anxiousness around communication, but I do see that somebody is going to find the strength to, I feel, perhaps come forward to communicate, to bring justice. Okay, now again we see the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wow, we see a King of Pentacles, and we also see the Emperor and the World, Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, so it does seem as though the person who is stood here about to make a decision is a masculine energy. They're currently feeling quite strong, they're feeling quite powerful, quite level-headed here, and King of Pentacles again representing the fact that this masculine, I think, feels a lot more stable within their overall stability. The World symbolizing a brand new cycle beginning, which, as we see, somebody has already embarked on that cycle, right? And it involves the matters of the heart. It involves a Ten of Cups situation. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just go in and clarify all of these cards here, just to see if we can get a deeper message behind what has come out here today. Okay, so Chariot, tell me more about this Chariot card, please. Tell me more about this Chariot card. Tell me more about this Chariot card, please. Okay. So we have a Five of Wands in reverse. We also see a Seven of Swords. Okay. So Seven of Swords energy is not one that I'm keen on, to be honest. Seven of Swords can represent somebody who's being quite sneaky, somebody who is perhaps game playing in some way. The Seven of Swords can be quite manipulative. Okay, now considering the rest of the cards that have come out in this particular set here, I'm not really getting negative or malicious vibes from the Seven of Swords, which I usually do. The Five of Wands in reverse is representing some kind of conflict that has either subsided or it's ended. Perhaps this is the reason why this masculine felt as though they could move forward. Perhaps this is representing the fact that the masculine has moved away from this conflict. But the Seven of Swords, yeah, it's somebody who I think has done this in a logical way. Okay, so there's some kind of planning that has taken place here, I feel. Tell me more about this Three of Wands, please. Emperor, there's that Emperor again. Wow. I swear the Emperor came out twice in yesterday's reading as well. So this could very well be the energy that I picked up on yesterday. If you haven't seen yesterday's reading, I really would recommend going to watch that, because the energy that came out right at the beginning of that reading was just insane. I'd never seen anything like it in my life, right? So Three of Wands is being clarified here by an Emperor. Give me one more, please. Page of Wands. Yeah. There's definitely a masculine here. This is definitely representing a masculine who is currently has embarked on a brand new cycle, is taking a moment to just pause, to think of, you know, their next steps moving forward. This masculine is definitely feeling more powerful, feeling more stable, feeling more courageous. Okay. Now the Page of Wands, I feel is coming out to represent the fact that, you know, we do see the Eight of Wands down here. Was it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 9 of Wands. So although there is anxiousness around communication, there is still that intention of doing so, okay? But at the moment, it's almost as if they haven't quite made that decision yet. Perhaps they don't know what they're going to say or how they're going to go about it, but the intention is definitely there. Tell me more about this Justice card, please. Tell me more about this Justice card. Okay, we have the Fool. So the Fool is speaking about a brand new beginning. It's somebody taking a leap of faith, okay? Which doesn't surprise me, the fact this has come out, because obviously, like I said, as we can see, somebody has embarked on a brand new cycle here and is really, you know, full steam ahead in this cycle, right? Justice is being clarified by the Fool. So the Justice is perhaps a new start for this masculine, perhaps a new way of being, a new perception on life, perhaps a new perception on romance, love, relationships. Because remember, we have a 9 of Pentacles here. So the masculine is very much the main character in this storyline, but there is definitely a feminine energy here who is lingering within that masculine's energy, okay? 10 of Swords in reverse. Now, 10 of Swords upright is quite a brutal energy, okay? This is definitely symbolising ending. Something came to a complete end. It is an ending of a cycle which perhaps brought a lot of pain. Perhaps a lot of people were hurt along the process. This is that kind of down and out energy, okay? But it's come out in reverse and it's clarifying the Justice and the new start, right? So it does seem as though perhaps this masculine has been through quite a great deal of pain in their past, right? This could be in regards to matters of the heart. It could just be life in general. But I almost get the sense this masculine is sick and tired of feeling down and out, feeling as though, you know, these swords are stabbed in my back and they're firmly placed in my back. I can't get them out, right? It's almost as if this masculine has made a decision like, that's not going to be my life. I don't want to live in this pity party forever, right? This isn't going to be my story. Because we see them obviously making a decision, and the decision is about communicating with who? With the 9 of Pentacles. Remember that single, independent, feminine energy, right? Tell me more about this 9 of Wands, please. The World. Okay, so the World has come out twice. So this is definitely symbolising a brand new cycle, a brand new way of being, a brand new way of living, a brand new way of perceiving things. Magician, okay. Knight of Swords. Somebody is wanting to make something clear here. When we see the Knight of Swords, it's somebody rushing in to speak of something. It's someone rushing in to speak of a truth or a matter of a situation, to kind of clarify something here. There is a need to almost speak up or defend, right? That 9 of Wands energy, that anxiousness to speak, it's almost as if this masculine has manifested this very moment to you know, come to fruition for them. This is something that they have, I feel, been thinking about for quite some time now. And it's almost as if this masculine is very much aware that in order to fully embark on this brand new journey or this brand new way of being, living, or, you know, this is just this brand new cycle, there needs to be communication here. There's something about this masculine really working hard on healing their throat chakra. So really healing that part of them that feared perhaps speaking out, perhaps speaking the truth, perhaps even speaking of their feelings, standing up for what was right, what they believed to be right, perhaps even standing up for just the way in which they want to live their life, right? This really is a masculine who is feeling a sense of freedom here. Something has happened here for them to feel that sense of freedom to the point where they feel courageous enough with the Strength card to come forward and communicate something with a feminine. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles, please. Who is this Nine of Pentacles for this masculine? Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords again. Okay. So that message of somebody feeling as though they need to speak on something here, and there is almost a rush, a need to speak on something, right? We have a death card, so this is a complete death and rebirth of a situation. I feel perhaps as there is anxiousness of speaking out, there must be a reason why this masculine is a little bit afraid to speak up, okay? Now, again, I want to refer back to the Four of Cups. Is this masculine perhaps afraid to come forward to this feminine because they fear rejection, or they fear that perhaps somebody has beat them to it and, you know, presented this cup, this overflowing cup of emotions and feelings and love, and perhaps this feminine isn't going to accept their cup? I don't know, but this whole death and rebirth, I really get that it really is about healing the throat chakra, really speaking up, right? Tell me more about the Strength card, please. The Star. Okay. There's a great deal of healing that will take place, or is there to take place, should this masculine fully choose to come forward and speak. And there is that Three of Wands in reverse. I mean, oh my God, an Eight of Wands. So we've literally, just like that, we started the story, we got into the story. Here's the ending to the story. The masculine decides to take their foot off the brake and come forward to communicate, okay? Because up here we see the masculine in that energy of really just pausing and thinking, what are my next steps? What are the next plans, right? Really thinking logically. Because again, with the Emperor, we see somebody who's thinking very logically. Emperor can come across as a little bit controlling, but I feel more this is a masculine who likes to, you know, really have a plan. And in order to execute that plan successfully, they have to do it in order. This is somebody very logical, right? They find the strength, they come forward, they communicate with this feminine energy here, and it brings about a great deal sense of healing here, okay? Now, bottom of the deck, we see the Eight of Wands. So it's almost as if this masculine just decides, right, I'm going for it, and in comes the communication. Now, once this communication comes in and the healing starts taking place, I feel more and more this masculine finds comfort in speaking more, or speaking their truth more. There's a real fear around this masculine just speaking their truth, right? So I want to find out more about this Nine of Pentacles, because it's not really representing here that this masculine has perhaps dealt with this feminine in the past in a romantic manner. It could just be that this feminine, is in the masculine's energy. Perhaps it's somebody they know, somebody they've met, somebody who they have not yet approached at all. So let's find out more. Tell me more about this feminine. Who is this feminine to this masculine? What has happened here? Three of Wands again. Okay. This is definitely something this masculine has been almost anticipating for quite some time now. It's also something this masculine has had every intention of doing for a very long time now. Because what are the chances of that coming out again? Tell me more about this feminine, please. Who is this feminine to this masculine? Two of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more. Give me two more, please. The Lovers. I asked for 2, I got 3. Hey, why not? Join the party, right? Emperor in reverse. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely a lot of passion surrounding this connection here, whatever this connection may be. Okay, there's a lot of passion. Now the question was, who is this queen? Who is this queen? Who is this feminine to this masculine? Again, the 3 of Wands coming out just to clarify the fact that this is something this masculine has been thinking about for quite some time. The 2 of Swords being here in reverse. So 2 of Swords upright is a very indecisive energy. Very indecisive. When I see it in reverse, it almost gives me the feeling of somebody's made that decision. There is no indecision here. They've made a decision. It's almost as if, how do I go about executing this plan? Okay, decision's been made. In fact, I think the decision was made quite some time ago. But they've been in that contemplation, that deep thinking of, how do I go about this? 7 of Pentacles is feeling a little bit disgruntled with how life is at the moment, okay? We see somebody who's been working hard on their overall stability. This could be representing somebody who's been working hard on, you know, saving their pennies, perhaps really sorting out their finances, or really just working on their overall emotional stability, okay? But again, there is that sense, that feeling of feeling just a bit disgruntled. Perhaps this masculine, as we saw that 10 of Swords in reverse, is fed up of being in that down and out. Perhaps this masculine threw themselves into inner work or healing or even work in general to try and kind of forget about the fact that they have all these swords stabbed in their back, right? But there's always this overgrown sense of they felt as though something was missing here. And because the feminine has shown up in this reading, and obviously we saw the 10 of Cups, we saw you know, the new cycle beginning, perhaps it really is, I'm missing love, I'm missing connection, right? Because yeah, we can go about our life on our own, do the usual mundane tasks, right? Go to work, if you know, got kids, sort the kids out, get them to school, take them to clubs, whatever. But there's always going to be that part of you that kind of craves another human to share life with, right? To speak about these mundane things with, to explore life with, right? So I definitely feel as though this masculine, although has been working hard on themselves and has been quite, you know, productive, has done a lot of work on themselves, what really is missing here is that connection with somebody. Now the question was, who is this feminine to this masculine, right? We see the Lovers. So this masculine feels definitely drawn to this feminine in a very spiritual kind of way, okay? When we see the Lovers, it is very much a twin flamey kind of card, right? It's a soulmate energy. It's the meeting of 2 people, but it's a fated meeting, right? It's almost as if, you know, you're going about your daily life, you're doing your mundane tasks, and then all of a sudden you meet somebody out of the blue and it completely changes the whole course of your life, right? You can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop wanting to be near them, wanting to speak to them, right? So again, I mean, I'm not really getting who this feminine is to this masculine, but this masculine is very much aware of this feminine. So there must be some kind of connection here that has taken place in the past. I'm wondering if it's more of a, you know, a past life connection. This masculine met this feminine and felt as though perhaps they'd known them all their life, or they just felt very comfortable with them. But again, is this feminine aware of this masculine? Is this feminine aware that this masculine even exists? Because I'm not really getting that at the moment. King of Pentacles, again, representing the fact that this masculine is feeling a lot stronger. Emperor in reverse. Let's clarify these. Tell me more about this 3 of Wands. I know I've already clarified this card, but I can't just go through and clarify the rest without clarifying that. The reason for this kind of second set of cards here was to ask about this feminine. So tell me more about this 3 of Wands. What has this got to do with the feminine involved? Tell me more, please. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I do feel as though this masculine hasn't yet come forward to express their feelings, okay? They haven't come forward to express their feelings to this feminine. So this feminine is completely unaware that this masculine feels this way. Okay, the decision to come forward and speak really is to share and express exactly how deeply they feel towards this feminine, right? Because the King of Cups is reversed. When we see the King of Cups upright, it's that masculine who has that poker face, right? They feel deeply, but you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. They don't show it. They don't express it. They keep their feelings, you know, very hidden. It's in reverse. So there is going to be some kind of communication about feelings here. Three of Swords, heartbreak. But what's this got to do with the feminine? This reading is really throwing me off. Three of Pentacles. Give me one more, please. This is for the Two of Swords in reverse. Give me one more for the Two of Swords in reverse, please. Ace of Wands. Okay, very passionate energy here. Very passionate. Now again, yes, I get it. The masculine has made the decision, okay? Two of Swords is in reverse. There is no and in here. The decision has been made. There's something about this masculine feeling as though they can work with the feminine, right? Three of Pentacles is a very, very worky card, but when I pull the Three of Pentacles in a love and relationship reading, this really is about two people coming together and being on exactly the same page as one another, right? This is teamwork. We're not going to fight against each other. It's us against the world, right? So the masculine does feel passionately about this feminine to the point that they feel as though they can really work with the feminine, not to gain any kind of money, you know, anything monetary wise or materialistic stuff. It's more of a, I can work with this feminine to achieve that 10 of Cups, right? We saw the 10 of Cups. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles, please. Strength in reverse. Give me one more, please. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this masculine, I think, has felt this way for a very, very long time. I mean, I got that feeling with the Three of Wands coming out twice in the reading, right? They've been sat on this decision for a very long time in regards to coming forward and speaking. And in order to almost distract themselves from constantly thinking about wanting to come forward to communicate this with this feminine, they threw themselves into work, into really just working on themselves, okay? The Strength in reverse, they didn't feel strong enough or courageous enough to come forward and speak of this to this feminine. They just didn't, okay? Ace of Swords being in reverse is representing the fact that honest, clear communication didn't come in. That conversation didn't take place. They chose to just throw themselves into themselves, not in a selfish way, but more of a, if I just carry on doing my mundane tasks, perhaps this will disappear, right? Because remember I said there was almost this, okay, I go about my daily life, I do the mundane tasks. When my head hits the pillow at night, there's always something missing in my heart, and it is a connection. It's that connection with somebody who I can love and trust and really nurture. Tell me more about this Lovers card, please. Tell me more about this Lovers card. I know. Oh, okay. Seven of Pentacles. Right, I get it. Got it. 5 minutes ago, honey. Can we just get some new energy out here, please? Right, burdened energy. This is a masculine who, I know I keep saying it, but they have really sat on this for a long time, because the energy surrounding this is just feeling disgruntled. It's feeling tired, lethargic. It's feeling like, you know, apart from doing the mundane tasks, all I do is kind of sit or lie and think. All I ever do is think. And it's clarifying the Lovers card. So this is definitely somebody who's been thinking about approaching this feminine for an extremely long time. They've been feeling incredibly burdened by this. Okay. Now, the good thing about the Ten of Wands being here is, yeah, the energy isn't so great in terms of feeling, you know, really lethargic, really tired out, really burdened by this overall situation. Tens in tarot do symbolize endings. So this masculine is about to lay those wands down, lay those burdens to rest. And in coming forward and communicating, we obviously saw that healing taking place, but it's almost like the weight of the world on their shoulders being lifted in a sense, or in a way. This feeling of feeling disgruntled and feeling as though, is this it? You know, is this all I've got to look forward to for the rest of my life? It's going to change for this masculine. And it is because they're courageous enough to take those steps towards doing something that they've been wanting to do for such a long time. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Give me one more. The Fool. Temperance. This masculine's very much been working hard on their overall emotional stability, overall emotional well-being, because there's something about feeling more grounded here. The Temperance is a very healing energy. It's very much I'm just going to take a minute, do what I need to do, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, and in doing so, they have found almost grace in their own emotions. Okay, so this could have been a masculine who perhaps in the past was a little bit all over the place in terms of their emotions, didn't quite understand them, they didn't want to feel them, they felt as though perhaps having emotions made them weak or made them vulnerable. You know, I said right at the beginning of the reading, there was a sense of freedom now within this masculine's energy, and a new sense of a different perspective of looking at things. Perhaps how this masculine once looked at love and romance was quite suffocating, or fearful that they would lose that sense of freedom. But it's almost as if they've done a complete 360 here. They now see that actually having that deep of a connection with somebody brings about the most amount of sense of freedom. I mean, I love how this is playing out. It's actually quite beautiful. We see the Two of Swords here and the Fool, clarifying that King of Pentacles energy. Now, like I said up here, Two of Swords is in reverse. Decision is made. Decision done, right? But in the past, this masculine was indecisive. They couldn't quite make that decision about taking that leap of faith towards speaking up for what they felt was right, or how they truly felt, right? Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse, please. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse. King of Pentacles again. Give me one more, please. Page of Wands. Didn't we start? We had the Page of Wands right at the beginning, didn't we? I mean, I'm not going to go any further with this because I feel like it's just basically repeating itself, and all the messages that I'm giving are just coming back out to clarify what I'm saying, right? The Emperor is in reverse and the King of Pentacles is here again. Now, remember I said with the Emperor, you do get a masculine who's feeling stable, feeling courageous, feeling independent, somebody who's feeling or does things very logically. But the toxic side to the Emperor is that they are a little bit of a control freak. So everything is my way or the highway, okay? So it's almost as if this masculine has taken all the positive attributes from the Emperor and embodied that. The toxic traits to the Emperor, gone. Because we see a King of Pentacles, we see somebody who's feeling more stable. So a sense of, I think, losing that sense of having to control every single situation or matter that takes place in their life, that's been eliminated. Okay, again, the Page of Wands just representing the fact and clarifying the fact that they're literally at the edge of that cliff, about to take that leap. Again, the Fool came out twice. The Fool being the first card, the very first card in tarot. That's why we see the 0 here. They're literally at the end of that cliff. And it's going to be one random moment where they go, doing it, and they take that leap. Okay, now again, I don't know who this feminine is to this masculine. All that they're telling me here is a little bit sneaky, is the fact that this masculine holds very deep feelings and emotions for this feminine, feels as though this is somebody who they could find a great sense of healing and freedom from, and somebody who they feel extremely connected with. So perhaps this is a masculine who has met a feminine once or twice, feels a very strong connection towards them, and feels as though they want to take that leap of faith and take that chance on love, which is just beautiful, right? So I'm going to leave it there. Guys, like I said, if you do enjoy my readings, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would really mean the world to me. I thank you all for being here, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.